Hi friends, thanks for stopping by. This is Em here, and today I'm going to show you how I turned this old maternity dress that's really not doing it for me anymore into a beautiful pair of ribbed lounge pants. With the dress turned inside out, I placed the side seams together and then folded it in half. Then I measured down from the armpit area how high I wanted the rise of the pants to be, which for me was 15 inches. And then I drew a straight line down to the bottom of the pants from that mark and cut it out, which you can see here. It's just the tiniest little slice of fabric. And then I went ahead and cut off the top of the dress at the armpits. And voila, now they're shaped like pants. The next step is to sew up the inseams. And I saw in a With Windy video that she recommended starting at the crotch and then sewing down each leg. That way, in case your fabric is not matching up for any reason, you're not finding that out when you get to the crotch area. So that's exactly what I did here. I started on one leg and sewed down and did that again on the other side. Once I had my inseam sewn up, I went ahead and tried the pants on, and before this I hadn't decided if I wanted to do like a rolled hem for the waistband or if I wanted to add a waistband, but I tried them on and I was like, okay, yeah, I'm adding a waistband. So that's what I'm doing here, cutting out my little pieces, sewing those two together, and then eventually I'm folding over the whole piece, putting them right sides together on the top of the pants, sewing almost all the way around, and then leaving a little gap for my elastic to go through. I've really come to love the process of upcycling just because it's kind of this mental challenge where you have an item of clothing that you're just not drawn to anymore. You're not putting it on, as is the case with this maternity dress that I've had since the winter of 2019. I picked it up at a thrift store because it looked good with my baby bump. But then, it's just not the right item for me anymore. But I love that moment where you've put something away for a while and then you're kind of just struck with the divine inspiration where you are like, yes, I know exactly what I'm going to use this for. And I have just always been so delighted by that process. As much as I love a thrift store economy. I actually tend to use donating as a last resort just because I prefer to extend the lifespan of an item within my care. And like I said, it's really fun for me when an item falls out of my favor to kind of have this new project that I get to do. So yeah, as I said, this maternity dress had been kind of just sitting in the closet, for a year and a half now, I guess, because that's how old my daughter is. And one day I just realized that I was really loving this trend of ribbed loungewear, and that I completely had the fabric for that in my very own closet. And I've actually been coveting a pair of knitwear lounge pants since 2013 or so, when swants were a thing. Comment down below if you remember swants. I'm also going to link a video to these two hilarious women who attempt to make swants. Their experience pretty much completely encapsulates my experience trying to make swants. Spoiler, it didn't go well. So yeah, I haven't been able to have the knitwear lounge pants of my dream until now. I am so happy with how these turned out, y'all. They are super comfortable. The fabric is like this really quality fabric with these really deep ribs, and I even like how the kind of contouring, I don't know, is that the right word? The contouring of like how the dress had these not just straight ribs but kind of like angled ribs. I love how that translated to the pants. I could not have done that sort of thing if I had just bought some rib fabric from the store. So yeah, I am overjoyed with how these turned out. Thank you for coming along on this journey today, and take care. I'll see you next time.